Ford F100. Right, this is John O'Neill, our Chief Flying Instructor. Carry on, John.
There we are. This is the business end of the rope. That's simply a piece of polypropylene, 8mm we use as our weak link, spliced on, or actually it's not quite spliced, it's spliced there, but that goes onto our 10mm Dan line rope. And as you can see, it doesn't take very much to pull out. Getting back to the details of the winch, there's around about 1.2 kilometres or 1200 metres of rope on that, and as you can see there's room to put approximately another 300 to 400 metres of rope on the drum. The original drum was somewhat around about there, which would have been 6 inches, 6 inches less width. The outside diameter of the drum is around about 20 inches. The centre pipe in the centre is a 10-inch steam pipe with a 2-inch axle running through it. We have a bearing on that end and a bearing on the other end there to support that. The disc brake here, that came off I think it was an EA or an EB, what was it? XA? XA Falcon, that's right, that came off an XA Falcon. That does an excellent job. There's a little bit of resistance there for when you're towing out, and it won't override. There's no necessity to put a brake on there, or a hand brake on. As you see, it stops fairly readily. The brake there is connected up to the normal brakes that drive the
foot brake.
Foot brakes, which the winch dry one that is. Let's see, the roller bearings, simply a small roller, it's 2 inches on the top, I'd say. Yeah, certainly about 2 inches. You see all the grooves where the wire used to run on it. Previously we used wire to before we got onto the rope. The spreader gear consists of an endless chain here that has a, what's that, 1.5 inch bearing inside there on the end. Maybe we can, I don't know whether that'll push back or not.
Oh, we'll see that when we operate later.
Just have a look back down through here, Bob.
Yes, I'll
show how the chain
around.
runs off there.
Yes.
Flying source of pulleys on that.
Back to a worm drive steering box there to reduce it down. Then via V-belt drive onto the main shaft. And then, as you can see, a chain drive. I'll go around the other side now. Now we have roller chain drive from a sprocket down the bottom. John's rotating it there so you can follow the motion of it.
You might show the bottom bearing down there where the tail shaft comes off.
Yes, yes, I'll show that soon.
Ratios, let's think.
Oh.
The ratio of the cog here is
large sprocket.
Large sprocket. There's 60
teeth
in that one, and on the lower sprocket down there, there's 20 or 22. 22, we think.
That's right.
Simply bolted in. That's bolted into there.
Bolted with bearings underneath, and then it follows through to a universal.
The old steering box there, that came out of either a Vanguard or a Vauxhall car many years ago.
Yes, the old steel worm type, which is probably about a 40-to-1 ratio. Now we'll follow the drive shaft back underneath. Now underneath there, I think you can see that, we have a transfer case fitted in reverse. So we have 2 outputs to the rear end, and of course the input into the front from the normal 3-speed manual gearbox.
Yeah, but that's in normal road drive there. We could probably be more elaborate and have a internal lever, but that's probably not necessary. Simply to put in the winch drivers to pull that forward. That's only a fairly normal mechanism onto an ordinary type transfer case, I guess. Yep. An upright exhaust here. Little carry-all on the back. Vice, which helps out for mending chains. That's a fairly necessary part for the chain drive. That occasionally breaks, but depends on how high quality, I guess, the chain is.
Okay.
This is our retrieve car. This device on the back is a quick release. Whoops, that works properly. Was normally, or when we were using auto tow, was mounted up on top of the A-frame there, and with just a quick release rope from inside the cabin. That was quite a good move.
Yeah, just move it again, or just hook.
Show that again.
Yeah, hook the lead. That's right.
That releases.
Yeah.
Don't forget to show our camera, Bob.
Just don't let him go too far.
Our lovely sky. Tony, our winch driver. This is Tony, our winch driver today. The tyre lifted off then because our rope went over the fence. So people have to stand clear in these operations. I'm a little close simply because I'm videoing. What do you estimate his height was?
1,200 feet.
1,200 above the ground?
That's with a
We're getting ready for our second winch launch. We've only got one glider in operation today, that's an Astair CS. We use the signals here, is rock the wings to take up slack, and hold the wings level is to apply power, or all out, all out. Taking up slack. Looking north. We splice our rope. 1 or 2 club members are capable of doing that. It's much better than a knot. We don't get the same wear and tear. That's our weak link there. And normally we have a piece of high pressure hose fitted over a section of poly rope, so that it doesn't go up into the wheel well and cause those sort of tie-ups. John's demonstrating now how it should be, but he's going to have trouble getting it in. But we haven't, at this stage, just got that fitted up for the new season.